Good morning. Watched the documentary here on Steve Bannon and his desire to turn Europe right wing, which we already knew about anyway. And one thing I'm touched with, and this might sound crazy to y'all, is that I almost think they're trying to cause chaos because they're not going to be around to see it. Bannon and Trump, all of them. I'm listening to the guy, and then the little liberal dude, the Guardian dude, was like, "Oh, ask him questions," and the guy's like, "In my country, Europeans don't, press don't ask questions. Journalists just listen. I think I'm done with this conversation." See, that's how Trump is. It doesn't surprise me that his counterpart on the far right in Europe will be the same way, which is loud talking, nasty, mean-spirited, and then when someone wishes to ask them a question, then they get violent, then they get angry, then they start to get like that. That doesn't surprise me. That surprises me none. That's what I expect from a man of that caliber, somebody who's just complete trash. That's what I expect. But I thought to myself, he's talking about globalists and all that stuff, and how they want to push global culture and all that. I just thought about how you guys want to live in the past. That's what National Socialism is really about today. That's what it's about. It's just about taking apart this old, outdated stuff, you know? When it comes to extreme patriotism, and you know what I'm talking about, them guys with them big monster truck, looking pickup trucks with a big American flag waving in the back and stacks putting out all that smoke, that's extreme patriotism. Guys putting a bunch of stickers on their car. I used to hear conservatives try to mock liberals when they say that. No, I realize that's a very real thing. Going to Virginia, doing this, I see a lot of that. And I ain't just talking about no don't tread on me. I'm talking about Confederate flag, police flag, all of it. See, the thing about white supremacy is, it's actually very simple. Today it is. Because white supremacists try to inculcate themselves with any symbol that is connected to oppressing black and brown people. Period. Doesn't have to be the Confederate flag or the Klan or the NRA, any of them that they think holds black people down, keeps black people down, they support themselves. That's why during Charlottesville, they had the Blue Lives Matter flag. There were some police departments that were a little bit, out there in Oregon, are actually kind of concerned about that. They didn't want to have a flag of that nature in their police room. But that isn't really their fault, because that's what white supremacists do. See, they're desperate. I keep making up, they're desperate. So in their desperation, they will inculcate themselves with these images, with these ideologies that historically have oppressed black people, but are changing. Law enforcement is changing. It is. Look at all these, I think there's like 7 black sheriffs in North Carolina now. Charlotte, they got a black police chief, black sheriff. I think they got a black mayor, V-Line. I mean, that's changing. You know, I'm just saying that in many ways that's changing. So and he was talking about globalists and all that. Let's understand what globalists and global culture is all about. You guys have engaged in an occupation on the basis of a lie for the last 20 years. Let's understand what we're dealing with. Let's understand what we're dealing with, what you've been doing, and where we're going. So when you talk about you hate globalist culture, it's kind of like a man going out here, like me going out and fucking a bitch, and then when she gets pregnant, I'm like, oh, well, fuck you, and I go out and do a speech talking about her. I did that. I'm the reason why she's in the situation. You know, globalist culture, it needs to be a holistic approach to this, understanding that they've caused this. They've caused this uprising in the Middle East, such a destruction in the Middle East, to where people have to come here. That's not because they want to, because they have to come here. You know? Love you guys. Peace.